G'day with the traders, I'm Roy, I coach Destroy and I'm here with Warnie.
Coach of the Wanderers.
And Calvin.
Coach of Covenator.
Righto, the hard yards are done over the preseason 2021. AFL Fantasy is here and I'll tell you what boys, there's some things we need to know before lockout.
We do.
The Blue Boys and the Tigers, all those players that you have picked, they're going to be locked.
Yep.
You can't get rid of them later. You can't captain them later. You can't even use them as part of DPP later. So make sure you want them there. Make sure if you want to put a VC on them or a captain on them, you need to do it before the first bounce on Thursday night.
And that's going to happen throughout then the round because we've got a rolling lockout now, which means that you'll be able to make adjustments, you'll be able to make changes to your team all the way through the whole round. Right and through to that last game on Sunday, that's when the full lockout will kick in. So normally we're used to that being on the Friday night.
Yeah.
Now it goes through the round because we're getting those teams announced every night, well, the night before games are played. So it's really interesting, which makes this round one a little bit tricky for what we're selecting.
It does, but some teams have been very good to us.
Haven't they?
Very good.
We've heard some rookies.
We have.
They're
All right.
debuting.
Let's look at some of
Fresh
them.
meat.
I'm going to talk to start with about the rucks. We've got Matt Flynn named, we've got Paul Hunter named, and we've also got Lloyd Meek named. That's three.
Yeah.
Three
Got that,
170k rucks.
It's unheard of.
I don't think we've ever seen that before.
No.
There's not enough spots for them all.
Hang on a
So it's
second.
making some people think maybe you could play one as your second ruck,
Without a doubt.
which is definitely an option.
It's an option.
It's a viable option.
A viable
Yeah,
option.
a viable option.
It could be. But if you're making some decisions around that, you might have to think about, well, Brodie Grundy, he'll play on the Friday night. So that's going to be locked in at 7:50 on the Friday night. Those types of things are part of your thinking, your plans that you've got to be making between now and then. So
So you need to be looking forward, you're telling us, Dog.
a little bit. So that's important. But there are plenty of rookies that have been named there as well. I think GWS named up Braun. We've also got Braun, one of them, Cal.
Yeah, it's
the
exact.
Swans have named up a trio, which is nice. And I reckon
Yes.
two of them are absolute locks for me. That's Errol Goulden and I'll also Braden Campbell. They're both locks for me. They
Without
need to
a
be
doubt.
in my side. The other ones there, the Bulldogs have been good to us. They have burnt us in the past,
They
though.
have.
They
With,
have.
some of their players have played in round one and weren't seen, well, for a long time anyway. But the one I do like, Anthony Scott there is a 170k mid forward. So
25 years
mature
old,
position.
Warren.
We like a mature age
We
player.
do.
That's been a
Yeah.
very good fantasy thing. So there's guys there.
Like Tavara last year.
Stay across all of the things. James Jordan is another one, Cal.
Yes.
So the D, who they like a lot. So 170k, at least have him on your bench in your midfield could be an option. But stay across the news. There's plenty been named already. Hopefully there's plenty to come.
I hope so.
Even though we did have some worries about our rookie stocks
You
this
did,
year.
Dog.
Now, Warren.
Right.
You need a captain.
We do.
Captain scores double points.
Yes.
Now, if you've paid up for the Big Mac's gone, he will monster. Little man Lloyd Meek. So if you've paid up for that, lock him in as your captain. Now, he had a couple of big games at the MCG last year, 164, 124. So he should be awesome. Now, Zach Merritt against Hawthorn. Now, Hawthorn last year gave up the most possessions and the most uncontested possession. Now, Zach eats that alive.
Yeah.
He had 153 against them last year, so he's going to be awesome. McRae, MCG, last six there, averages 130. Get this, a career average of 118 against Collingwood.
Can play.
And then, of course, we've got Gaff as well. Last 29 games at Optus, he's turned up in 26.
Wow, great options there, Cal.
Wow.
All right, we've got a fair bit to contend with this weekend. Make sure you get your teams all sorted. One of the new things, or one of the things is Back to the Future. We've got the green vest back.
No.
And Cal, as the worst out of us three last year, and probably the year before. Make sure you've got that. Make sure you're wearing that
The
throughout
vest.
the weekend. Although they're not wearing a vest this year, so
Very
that might
good.
make you happy.
Get
Just
rid
got
of it then.
the trackies on. All right, good luck navigating it this weekend. Get your side all set and be ready for a massive 2021 of fantasy footy action.